The Sexy Wife. Chapter 1. The First Glance. Jason Carter was a successful software engineer living in San Francisco. At 38, he had everything: a big salary, a modern apartment, and a fast car. But he was missing one thing: a partner. That changed the day he met Elena. She walked into a tech event in Los Angeles where Jason was speaking. She wasn't part of the tech world. Elena was a fashion stylist from New York visiting her sister. But when Jason saw her in a red dress and high heels, he forgot every word of his speech. They bumped into each other after the event. She laughed and said, "You look lost up there." He smiled back, "Because I saw you." A fast friendship turned into a passionate romance. Within 6 months, they were married. Chapter 2. The Talk of the Town. Jason and Elena moved into a beautiful condo in downtown San Francisco. Elena turned their home into a modern, stylish place full of color, flowers, and elegance. Elena loved dressing up. Whether it was for dinner or just going to the grocery store, she wore fitted jeans, silk blouses, heels, and lipstick. People stared. Men smiled. Women whispered. At parties, Jason's coworkers would say, "Man, your wife is smoking hot." Jason would laugh. "I know, I'm lucky." But deep inside, he began to feel insecure. Elena was bold, beautiful, and full of confidence. Sometimes Jason wondered, was he enough for her? Chapter 3. A Cracked Mirror. After 2 years, Jason became deeply involved in a new startup project. He worked nights and weekends, barely noticing when Elena got her hair done or wore a new dress. Elena started feeling invisible. She tried to bring the spark back, cooking dinner in lingerie, surprising him at the office, texting flirty messages. Jason responded with tired eyes and short replies. One night, Elena said softly, "Do you even notice me anymore?" Jason, typing on his laptop, said, "Don't be dramatic, Elena. I love you. I'm just busy." That hurt more than silence. Chapter 4. The Instagram Life. Feeling ignored, Elena started focusing on her personal fashion blog again. She posted photos of herself in beautiful dresses, swimsuits, heels, and bold makeup. Her followers grew fast. Soon, brands offered her money to model their clothes. Elena felt seen again, but not by Jason. He didn't like it. One night, he saw her latest photo in a short black dress with the caption, "Confidence is the best outfit." Men had commented things like, "Wife goals," and "She's fire." Jason felt jealousy burn in his chest. "Why do you need attention from strangers?" he asked. Elena replied, "Because the one I love stopped giving it." Chapter 5. The Dangerous Friendship. At a photo shoot in Malibu, Elena met Marcus, an LA-based fashion photographer. He was charming, respectful, and always full of compliments. They started working together more often. He would text her funny jokes, notice her earrings, comment on her poses. One evening, Marcus invited her to a dinner party with other models and designers. Elena went. She danced. She laughed. She drank wine. When Marcus leaned in to kiss her cheek and whisper, "You're stunning," Elena froze. She stepped back and said, "I'm married." He smiled. "If your husband really knew your worth, you wouldn't be here." Those words stayed with her. Chapter 6. The Break. When Elena got home late, Jason was waiting. "Were you with that guy from your photos?" he asked coldly. "Yes," she said honestly. "We had dinner with others." Jason's voice shook. "You're becoming someone I don't recognize." "And you've become someone who doesn't see me at all," she replied. They fought. They cried. Jason packed a bag and went to stay at a friend's place. For 2 weeks, they didn't speak. Elena felt heartbroken, but also free. Jason felt betrayed, but also empty. He scrolled through her old posts, the ones before the blog, before the fashion deals. the photos where she smiled only for him. He missed that version of her. She missed the version of him who used to call her beautiful before anyone else. Chapter 7: Rediscovery. Jason began therapy during the break. He realized he had feared losing Elena because he didn't believe he deserved her. Elena, too, saw a therapist and admitted that she had used social media attention to fill an emotional hole. They were both hurting in silence. Jason finally sent her a message. "Can we meet? No drama, just coffee." Elena replied, "Only if you promise to listen." They met at a small cafe near the beach. Jason said, "I got scared. I thought your beauty would take you away." Elena said, "I was never trying to leave. I just wanted to feel seen." They held hands for the first time in weeks. Chapter 8: The Sexy Wife and Her Man. They started dating again? Yes, dating. Dinners, walks, honest talks, laughing like before. Jason now commented on her posts, supported her shoots, even took some of her pictures. Elena invited him to her world, and he embraced it. One night, she wore a silk robe and asked, "Am I still your sexy wife?" He smiled. "You've always been sexy. I just needed to wake up and see you again." They made love that night like it was the first time, not just bodies, but hearts. Chapter 9: Love and Balance. Months passed. Elena grew her blog into a full-time fashion career. Jason launched his app successfully. They made time for each other: Friday date nights, morning coffee walks, quiet Sundays. Sometimes people still said, "Your wife is too sexy for a nerd like you." Jason would smile proudly. That's what makes it exciting. He no longer feared her light. He celebrated it. And Elena no longer needed strangers to tell her she was beautiful. Jason said it first and last. Chapter 10: The Real Happy Ending. On their 5th anniversary, Jason gave Elena a photo book titled The Sexy Wife. Inside were pictures he had taken of her, not the glamorous ones, but real ones. Laughing while cooking, sleeping on the couch, dancing in pajamas, crying during a sad movie. She flipped through the pages and whispered, "You really see me now." He kissed her forehead and said, "You're my sexy wife, not just in looks, but in heart, soul, and fire." They kissed under the stars that night, older, wiser, more in love than ever. And they both knew, sexy doesn't fade. It only deepens when it's wrapped in love.